Select here language is C Sharp Windows. Here you can see there are so many types of application. Project type you can see, APIs you can see, Blazor, Astra. Blazor is a JavaScript. Similar to JavaScript, we have Blazor in .NET. Cloud computing, Azure Cloud, common for all things. Console, where you can develop .NET coding and all on the console. Desktop, for single user applications, extensions, games, especially gaming applications, IoT, Internet of Things, library files, machine learning. So even if you want to develop machine learning things, so .NET is more advanced now. So we have AL and AI with ML. So mobile applications, Microsoft testing, unit testing, Office, others, super services, SQL Server, analytics, testing, then web applications, web API, and UI XUnit. So these things we can do. So first and foremost, we will see with console. Why console means in order to know .NET, we need to go with console applications. When you select console, you will have to know what is .NET, what is the purpose of going for .NET. Okay. So let us create one data type. So let us see under the C. We all know that there are so many. See here, what is the project I selected? Going to ask you. Okay, I selected first one. Say mine is .NET Framework. That's the reason. Select .NET Framework, it will directly come framework here itself. What is that? Data type. So there are so many applications till now, whatever. So already there is a name with the data type because I created so many times. I'm giving there is slight change with the names. So if you see data type, so first of all, what is data we need to know? Why we need to discuss about data type because so let me write topics of our in the Word document. Let me write all the topics. So we start with what I said, variables. So under C sharp, what is data type? What is variable? Dot. So under C sharp, we have what? First, variables we need to discuss. Then data types. What are different data types we have? So data types, how many types we have? Then conditional statements. Under conditional statements also conditional branching, conditional looping. Okay. So after that, operators. What are the different types of operators? Okay, then arrays, then hooks. Okay, like this we will go. First of all, we will discuss about first what is a variable and data type. So let us start with the data type. So what are the how many types of comments we have? Two types. Comments means what? This is a comment. Comment means what? Comment is used to read by the programmer. So what it is. So that example, there are two types of comments. Uh, what are those under? Single line and single line comments are like what? How they will be written? Yes. Single line comments only in example. So if you see this is for a single line comment. So if only single line, this is used to read only single line comments. And the comments are not read by whom? Compiler. Why? So comments are not excluded by the so comments not read by the compiler. These are excluded. compiler. Okay. So how they are going to, this is single line comments which we are seeing. Next multi-line. Multi-line means what? At a time more than one line. Example slash star. More than one line. Example slash star star slash. So already I written these are all multi-line comments. Okay. Now let us understand about data types. Now what are data types? Why data types should be discussed? Data types are data types are nothing but when you are yeah, exactly. In float, double, decimal, these are all data types. Why those are called as data types and because so data types data see data whatever the keyboard keys are there will be given to the system. I'm entering something, it is taking. So system should not get confused. When main is to know anything, then it should be a clear picture. Example, if I want to give 100, now what type of data it is? This is integer. So why I need to mention integer because so data types has to be segregated because I may enter character also. I may enter a special character also. There should not be a confusion for the system. I may enter number also. So what they have done is data based on which we enter, they have separated as types. Example, if you are entering numbers, they named it as integers. First of all, as types, first value types. Value types means what? Fixed value. Value types means fixed sizes. Sizes of the value. Okay. Value types are of, once again, value types are of first one, integral types, floating types, character, Boolean, value types. Reference types are string and object. Okay. Now, value types are once again classified into once again value types are classified into integral types. Let us write about integer. Integers are nothing but what? So in schools, colleges, we have learned minus infinity to plus infinity is called as an integer, right? So integer types are so minus infinity to plus infinity, nothing but what you know, signed integers, unsigned. Signed integer means what? Which takes both positive and negative. Positive and negative values are called as signed. Unsigned means what? Which takes only positive integers. There is no negative integer. And so signed integers once again classified into what you know, short, int, long. Unsigned integer once again have u short, u int, u long. See now, what is the purpose of it? How you are going to write? So I said about short, int, and long under signed. Now, signed means what? Which takes both values as it. Both values means what? Integer, so negative values and positive values. So first thing we should have a doubt. Example, if I say int, you all know int a is equal to 100. Generally, you know that you will be writing int a is equal to 100. So why you are going to take int? Because int is a normal data type, so you generally take it. But before integer also there is another type I am saying. What is that? Is short. So I said int, then short. Before that short, then we have long. We always use int, but we don't know about short int and long int. Let us see them. So let us take with short. short A is equal to 100. If I want to print that value, what I need to do? Console.writeLine A. So when I say console.writeLine A, what it will do? The value of A it will print. What is the value of A? 100, right? So it will print what? 100. So it has printed what? 100. Now you want to see that value of A is 100 means then you need to write a message. What is that? So it is a string. So what we need to do? Concatenate it. So how? Value of A is placeholder 0, comma A. Then what is the value of A is 100 you will get. Got it? This is how we will be writing. See the output. You will get value of A is 100. So the thing is that first and foremost thing I want to give clarity of what is the purpose of signed and unsigned. Signed means what? Which will take positive and negative. So you should have it out like where we are going to use positive and negatives. Mostly we use positive values only everywhere we think. But if you take YouTube, so YouTube mostly people like and there are people those who dislike also. Then I want a count of disliking also. So I will need to know how many dislikes a video has got. In the same way, negative marking for competitive exam. There will not be only positive mark for every wrong answer. There is a negative mark. Means what? I need to give signed integer. No, signed integer means what? Signed short. So is it necessary for this anything to mention? Means nothing to mention. Just you need to mention what? Sign. You got plus 100. No, now I'll give. Is there any error? No. Run the program. See the out. Minus 100 you need to get. Value of A is how much? Did you see minus 100? Minus 100. So what is the difference between both the programs? In previous case, it is signed integer with the positive value. Same signed integer with the negative value. So what about unsigned integer means? Which takes only positive value. Now you have a doubt. Now if I mention u short, what it will do means it will throw an error. Why? U short will take only positive value. See, u short, it is an unsigned integer. No need of taking negative. You only positive decide. Means it will not take negative. So when you give u short, it understood it is unsigned. So what it will do, it will take only positive. I think you here you got it and signed in. Now let us discuss about under signed only. Let us discuss about signed integer. So when you have short, then why we are going for int? When you have int, then why we are going for long? Is the question. So when you have short, why we are going for int means because let me write you. Let me tell you clearly like console.writeLine. So if you see what is the minimum short minimum value is how much you know. Tell you is short dot min value. So there is a value. So I want to show you what is the minimum value. What is the minimum value in comments I am writing? Minus 32,768. So this is the value. So console.writeLine short maximum value is how much you know. When I say minimum means what? Minus infinity to plus infinity. So what is the short maximum value? Short dot max value. So what is the short maximum value? As it is included 0. So it will decrease one value. What is that? 32,767. So let us go and see. What is short int minimum value is minus 32. These are comments, but I wrote I wrote in comments we need to match whether we are getting same values or not. See, short int minimum value is how much? 32,768. Yes, 32,768. Short int maximum value is how much? 32,767, including 0. That's the reason one number is reduced. Now, what is the problem of short? Why we are not going with the short? Because what is the short minimum value? I said minus 32,000. Now you give here minus 32,768. It is no problem. Take one more number 69. It will not give. It will throw error. Why? Because your size, you know that it is already 32,768. You are going beyond that. I cannot take it this side. So minus 32,768. Next, up to how much? Plus 32,767. It is okay. Take at least one number 68. One side. Now, what do you need to understand? because you gave short. And when you give short, what is the minimum value? 32,000 minimum minus 32 plus 32 is maximum. So you can give up to how much values? 32,000 only. Now your doubt is, sir, I want to give 60,000 where I want to enter 60,000. Now then how means you cannot go for short. If you give 33 only, it is not taking. Now 31, it will not take. Why? It is a fixed value. That's the reason it is called value type. Now let me write one more thing. Console dot write line. Let me write console. One more thing that is nothing but what you know. Short. U short minimum value. U short. What is the U short minimum value? What is the minimum value of U short? 0. Why? Starting on positive values. What is the maximum value of U short? U short does not have what I said negative value. So what is the maximum value? Huh? No. It is a combination of what you know. Combination of, see here, combination of both. సో ఇక్కడ కౌంట్ చేసుకోండి మీకు డౌట్ ఉంటే కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ బోత్ అంటే 0 8 ప్లస్ 7 6 నేను రాస్తాను 65,535 సో నో వి విల్ కౌంట్ 8 ప్లస్ 7 ఎంత 15 క్యారీ 1 5 6 ప్లస్ 6 2 12 12 ప్లస్ 1 క్యారీ 1 వచ్చింది కాబట్టి 13 ఇక్కడ క్యారీ 1 మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ 3 దెన్ 7 ప్లస్ 7 ఎంత 14 ప్లస్ 1 ఎంత 5 సో క్యారీ 1 5 2 ప్లస్ 2 ఎంత 4 ప్లస్ 1 5 3 ప్లస్ 3 ఎంత 6 65,000 డౌట్ ఉంటే 32,768 ఇది మాక్సిమం నో లెట్ us go and see ఇప్పుడు సైన్డ్ ఇంటిజర్ లో హౌ మచ్ వాట్ ఇస్ ద బిగ్ వాల్యూ యూ కెన్ గివ్ 32,767 only you can give. No, I want to give beyond that ante then you need to make what only positive values you want to give ante see here it is not taking no 33,000 also not taking make it u short then how much you can give 65,535 it is taking why it's because I made 60 sorry 65,535 it is taking yes why because it is u short u short ante enti u is nothing but unsigned you give 6 it will not take because it is a fixed size. Now, if I want to give beyond short ఇంటికి ఎంత 32,767 ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇలా రాసుకోండి సో 30,000 అని రాస్తున్నాను సో ఇట్ విల్ ప్రింట్ 3,000 సో నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ so when you have up to 30,000 only then where we will take these short values ఎప్పుడు తీసుకుంటాం అందుకే మనం మాక్సిమం ఇంట్ అని అలవాటు అయ్యాం ఇంట్ ఎందుకు రాస్తాము బియాండ్ షార్ట్ కన్నా కొంచెం పెద్దది సో when we will go for short when I know that school marks are there school marks ఎంత 6 subjects ఉంటే each subject is of 100 marks so when I know subject marks are fixed then what I need to take better short because size is of what you know size matters an important thing why size matters an important thing because what is the size of short short is how much you know ఎంత గుర్తుందేమన్నా సైజ్ ఆఫ్ షార్ట్ 2 bytes 2 bytes అంటే లేదు 2 bytes అంటే 1 byte is equal to how much I said 8 bits 2 8 16 సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి కన్సోల్ డాట్ రైట్ లైన్ బేస్ టైప్ is what you know బేస్ టైప్ అంటే ఏంటి దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ సిస్టమ్ డాట్ a dot get type so let us run so what is the system dot into 32 into 16 వస్తుంది ఎందుకు 2 8 16 let us see so value of a is ఎంత 3,000 అందుకంటే దాన్ని I printed 3,000 minimum value 32 maximum value 32,767 u short 0 u short maximum value 65 size of short is how much 2 bytes so base type ఏంటి 2 into 8 ఎంత system dot into 16 so you need to remember this way so what is the ఇప్పుడు మీరు you make a note of it then I'll say about integers so you understood till here What is the purpose of going for sorted rules? Because when you are going to, when you know that the size will not change and the size should be 2 bytes, then we will go for sort. Now your requirement is what you know. You want to go about 1 lakh, 2 lakh, your values are changing, 10 lakhs. Then what is the thing you need to take means integer. So what is the difference between both of them? I'll show you. See here. So int b is equal to, I want to say 2500. Okay. Let me say console.writeLine. What is the value of b I want to print? So first, what is the value of b will print is whatever the value it is. B. So let me write first of all console.writeLine. So int minimum value I want to show. So what is the minimum value of int is int dot minimum value. What is the minimum value? No? Minus 214783648 is a value. So int max value is comma int dot max value. So what is the maximum value means? Plus 21474833647 because we need to do post. So let us see. First of all, let us observe the value. Now, why we need to go for integer? Because as I said, now what is the value you want to give? If you want to give 1 lakh, go see here. In short, you want to give, you thought of giving 1 lakh, but in short, see, let us see the values of both the things. Uh, So 2147483648 to 2147483647. This is I wrote. This is you are getting. With fixed value. This means what? It will not change. Why? Because these are already fixed. Now, what is the size? Why we are going for that is I want to give 50,000, but it is not taking. Short. Then what I need to do? I need to go for a data type called int. Why? Because the int can take what? Up to 2147483648. So this much values it is going to take. Okay. So what is the maximum value it is taken? 214748 to 3648 till 214748 3647 means what? That is the maximum minimum value of and maximum value. So when we will, so now the question is, now this is the minimum value of int and maximum value of int. Now I want to show you unsigned integers also. What is the unsigned integer of u int? The minimum value is, what is the minimum value of un? Un means what? Unsigned int dot minimum value. What is the minimum value of it? Everywhere minimum value is 0 only. Why? Because unsigned will not have any negative values. Only positive. So un the maximum value is what? So if you don't know what you need to do, I said just count what? Un dot max value. So just count. How can we count? See here. From if you want to count, you can start from here only. So from bottom if you come, so 8 plus 7 how much? 2, 3. 1 5. So carry 1. 4 plus 4 plus 1 9. Next 6 plus 6 12. No carry. Why? Because 4 plus 4 8 plus 1 carry on there only went. So 6 plus 6 12. So carry 1 2. So 3 plus 3 plus 1 7. Next 2 plus 6. 8 plus 8 carry 1 6. So carry 1 and 8 plus 8 16. So carry 1. 4 plus 4 8 plus 1 9. Next 7 7 14. Carry 1 4. So 14 and 4 plus 4 plus 1. 1 plus 1 2 plus 2. Correct. You need to observe now. Why? Because we have just counted it. We will see. If you are not getting, only thing is that we need to change the value. Mostly it should be somewhere 4 to 9 4967295. 429496729. Perfect. So what is the when we will go for integer? What is the size of int? What is the size of int? Size of can you say anyone? So what is the size? 4 bytes I said. So 4 bytes means how much? 4 into 32 bit. Console dot write line. Base type is what you will get, you know. What is the base type you are going to get? B dot get type. When I say you will get what is the data type of it? So system dot enter 32 you will get. Let me show you. Now you should have one doubt. What is that? As I said, see here, system, what is the size of it? Size of int is 4. Base type is what? System dot enter 32. Now, what is the thing you need to know now? What is the doubt you need to get here is when we will go for short, when we will go for it. So just know as I said, short, you know that, I know that, only I know that maximum value is 32,000. I cannot go beyond that 32,000. Then I'll go for what? Short. So if someone asks you to develop an application and you started developing and unknowingly you give short, they are creating YouTube. So for YouTube, you don't know what is the size. So today it might be 500 views, tomorrow it might be 1,000, daily it will be increasing. So if I give 30 short, what happens at one point of time, 32,000 will be fixed value, means it will not increase the value. Then once again, you need to write the program for changing the value from short to int. So when you are taking only, we need to think. No, not only integer is also what up to 21 crores. Once again, it will stop there. Then if I want to go beyond that, once again, I do need to go for one more data type called log. So when you are thinking only, we need to think accordingly. So if you see size is of 4 bytes. So when you want to go up to this value, this range, from this range to this range, then we will go for what? Integer value. I want to go less values. Example, when I need to take what type of data type means, example, 100 marks are there. I know one data type is equal to one subject is 100 marks are fixed. If I go and give int, it will be how many bytes? 4 bytes. So one subject is there. So 4 bytes are there. So 4 bytes into, in case if I take six subjects, 4 6 are how much? 24. 24 bytes of data is wasted. Same thing, 100 marks is fixed. If I go and take short, 2 bytes. 2 6 are 12 bytes. If I go for long, it is of 8 bytes. If I take give long, what happens? You know, long is 8 bytes. No, 8 8 is 64 bytes of data will be wasted. So we need to take accordingly. Okay. So we will make a note of this. We will go further. So if you observe, so why I know data types you should have understood. So what is the purpose of short? What is A means? A is a A is a variable. So what exactly A here? Short is a data type, whereas A is a variable. So what do you mean by variable? Where data is being stored. So in the syntax of it is, so variable stores what data. Example, what type of variable is it? Means short variable. Why it is only short A value is equal to 100. What data type is it? Short. It is of empty type, storing for 2500. So example for variable is in A is equal to 100. Now what is A here means? A is a variable. So so here int is a data type. Data type means what? We know that. What type of data? And then A is a variable. The value of A is 100. Okay. So variable name should start with name should start with small letter, capital letter, and special and a special character underscore can be used to give a variable name or an identifier. So let me commit this code to Git. So we have created our Git account now. Let me show you how to commit also. So Git branch is our code. So let me comment with public account so that And you can go through that Git also. So I have committed in Git. Once check through that Git account. Mhm. So what is the data type? So you can click here. You can see we have committed now. Click on this program.cs. So whatever I wrote, including variable, everything is there. Okay. You can once go to the program if you want. But we hope you understood it till here. What are data types? Why we are going for it? So it's very important because from here only we need to know what type of data type we need to know. Once if you come to know, then we can utilize accordingly. Shall we stop it here?